What up? Rochelle, what's up? Rochelle, what it do? Where y'all tuning in from? Your favorites. What up? What up? What up? Moon, what up? We're gonna give people time to come on, y'all. You know it's weird, it's funny, Moon, that I give all of these people, and I'm gonna stop giving them the time of day. I literally give all of these these cats that love to make YouTube channels opportunity to come on the feed. And this is what they'll tell me. Oh, I don't want to come on here. I'll just let people make videos of you. Keep on making videos because I'm gonna tell you something. The more you make videos, the more you make people say, well, damn, maybe it's something true that this guy is saying. Maybe something he's saying is truthful. So, brothers, if I keep giving y'all these the links to come on the feed, rather you agree or rather you disagree with me, I'm fine with that. I'm so fine. But I'm going to test every last one of you manhood dudes, okay? Every last one of you. I am a very approachable and very humbleable dude, but I will do that. I will let you play yourself. So keep on making videos. And what is going to happen? I'm going to keep on coming with straight fire. What up, brother Marcus? Got my man Marcus in the building. So if I give you the opportunity, you should be happy and come confront me like a man. I don't care if you agree or rather you disagree with me. If I'm wrong, let me make this clear for y'all. And I keep saying this, and I know it's like a broken record. I'm from South Philadelphia, big. Okay. I'm not interested in none of this because anybody that will come, no disrespect. And if you take it that way, that's on you. I'll smoke you straight up. So you can take it any way you want because I'm a human being. And the thing about it, though, when you give a person the platform to confront you, they never do. So I'm fine with that too. So again, if you don't like what I'm saying, feel free. You ain't got to pay for it, but I'll give you 5 minutes to just air me out with facts. Don't focus on if it's pseudo. Hmm, don't say it's pseudo, people. If it's pseudo, I want you to go to a dictionary right now and pick up a definition of the word pseudo. And I want you to look up the definition of what pseudo is before you confront me. Okay. Because facts can be researched, analyzed, and proven. One more again. Facts can be researched, analyzed, and proven. And beliefs are what people believe because someone told you. So, are y'all ready? So, if you have Instagram, if you have YouTube, please share these out on TikTok. I'm going live on TikTok in a minute. And anybody that comes in late, please let them know that I already put it out there. Just tell them if I give you one opportunity, one, not 1,000, one opportunity to come on a feed and you don't come, and I'm not going to block you. Only way I would get rid of you if you are belligerent. And we don't do stuff over here. That's the Sinetta channel, okay? That's Sinetta and them. So you can share this to Sinetta right now. Sinetta right now. You can send this to Umar. You can send this to whoever needs to hear this. Okay. So I'm making it very, very clear. Very clear. If you cannot answer these questions, please bring me the scholars. And then the scholars and I can sit down and have a conversation. Am I clear, people? Before we start? I know that's long, but it's crazy. Sabir Bey is the only one that has to make it's like PSAs. Like I'm the only one that got to put it out here like that. Oh, brother, if you're going to come here. It seems like I'm the only one that got to do stuff like that. The rest of these cats don't do that. So listen, we're going to get this thing started, y'all. Please share the videos out again. I'm only going to give you one opportunity to come on the feed. And yes, it's open. And I'll listen to you. Trust me, I'll listen to you. But I'm not going to let you try to take over a show that is my show. Okay? Did I make clear? Is that clear, everybody? Is that clear? That you're not going to take over a show that's mine. Now, if you want to sit with me with a one-on-one or a lecture, then y'all can set that up. Okay? But this show is for the people that want this information. So go ahead and make the videos all you want. So the one thing that you won't do is you can't prove me wrong on anything that I am saying. Nothing. Nothing. Bring it to the cipher. There he go right there. Let's go. Let's open up the link for him too. But pay attention. There you go. I told you I was going to touch him. What I tell you, he fell for Yoki though. Look, there you go right there, y'all. He fell for it. Listen, he fell for it. So tell him to join the feed. Yo, hit the link, baby. Hold up. Tell him hit the link. He fell for it, Marcus, but let him know the link is up. He fell for it. Okay? He fell for it. Don't fall for it. Hold up. The link is right there, baby. I love it. Hold up. Let's get it popping, y'all. He fell for it. So he can join the feed if he wants to. Okay? Hit the link. There is no God. Bro, what up, homie? Go ahead.
I don't know, man. What's happening with you?
I'm waiting for the dude to come on my feed. Let's go.
Need to talk to you.
You know I gotta open up with the music, brother.
Be serious for a minute.
God MC.
For those who find it hard to believe, and it is why they call me the God MC. The lyrics is trace this stab to the roof, some Genesis. The world wonder, still standing like pyramids. The time so vivid, every brick it got a story to tell. My rhyme through tipping like a hieroglyphic, mind prolific, infinite like mathematics. The first language, now add that and add that. Ahead. They gon' let the blocks know it's the gospel. Life's new manual, so watch out. The new Michelangelo with Pablo Picasso. Prepare to show you the cosmos and rock flow.
What up?
Even my lyrical metaphysical with discipline was helping get to the spiritual pinnacle. You find your mind too far fetched for it to fathom. I bring the darkness to the light, split the atom. It's like watching a Big Bang Theory emerge. I take titles, spawn them to a billion birds. They want a clear view. When the father's in the darkest corners of the universe, to a corner near you. A barrel and ghetto barrel. Stay played up, Fort Knox display. A modern day King Tut. Rap tight, rap like I've been preserved in time. Spit the holy water, touch it to turn it to wine. It's the God.
What up? What up? Bring them to the site.
You are not. You will. We were children of the Most High, so we fell from paradise to holy hell. Probably descendants of the Holy Grail. Another part of history they won't reveal. Time to only tell. We waited for judgment. It came in the form of a dove in the game to create its composition. It's blood in my vein. The chemical is identical. We one of the same with 7 letters in all 3 of our government names. This composition is blood in my vein. The chemical is identical. We one of the same with 7 letters in all 3 of our government names. Walk on water, leave it to Jesus. It's a parable to make followers and readers believe it. From Egypt to Budapest, rock him as the truest left. Understand the scriptures like the minister Lewis. I chose to regard it. You ignore me like most of the prophets. Jesus, Solomon, Abraham, Moses, and Muhammad. I feel the scholars will fulfill the broken promise. I speak the truth to predict the future like those promise. Like revelations, you open my quotes, reveal the seven spirits of God. When I open the seal, interpret the holy Quran. Please flow to God, translate it to God. And decode the Bible. Warn the elders in the mosque, made songs in the Lord. The seven churches, the synagogue, the Renaissance, in the bronze, like the Messiah, rocking my Lord, about to reveal the biggest secret in time, man of God. Holy are you, holy are you. There is no God. No God, and through this challenge of the world. I am the Alpha and Omega.
What up, brother Marcus?
What up? What up? What up?
Yo,
Peace,
bro.
peace.
Yo, I took a chance. Huh?
I said that Rakim went hard, boy.
What?
He
That's
went,
a
he went
hard.
ham, man. He went ham on that thing.
That's a legend right there.
Yo,
yes, sir.
Why the dude is inboxing me instead of coming on feed? So this dude named True Science, right? Oh, he hit me up, the same dude that keep making these 1,152,700 pages instead of being a man that can seeing me on the feed. But the crazy part is I didn't even have that prepared, Marcus. I'm dead serious. I was like, yo, dude, but it kept playing in my head, bro. I said, yo, I gotta play this, bro. Even if they cut the video, I gotta play this. But StreamYard, I pay for StreamYard. That's what I love about this, right? That you could take every video down that I have ever done and everything is on stream straight up because I pay every month. Yeah, man, I didn't really have nothing prepared. I did a video late last night, right, about a shooting in Philadelphia. And I don't know if you saw the video last night. Y'all could watch it. It was before this. And I came in last night and I got a video and it was talking about it was a shooting. It was a 17-year-old got shot by two brothers at a bus stop in Philly. And a lady, 70-something years old, got shot in her head. And I was talking about how I got shot in my head. And I was talking about where's Umar Johnson at, right? Saving these young babies or these young boys in Philadelphia, since he keeps saying it, right? You don't, no one sees Umar Johnson in Philadelphia, I said. And people got, you know, the Umar Knights got mad at me. Bring them all to the cipher. I said, nobody, I'm from the hood, bro, and nobody sees Umar Johnson in the streets. No one. I can get on the phone with my nephew, and them niggas are straight street. They say we don't see Umar.
You said the Umar Hive came at you?
No, they didn't. It was only one person. I think it's the same person, like this guy on my feet right now. So
I'm like, you really got an Umar Hive?
I just said that, but let me explain to y'all how this goes. So what it is this one person that has about multiple pages that act like it's somebody else. And this is why when I ask them to come on the feed, they never come on the feed. That's what's going on. But if you pay attention to their pages really have nothing on them. If you go to their Facebooks, YouTubes, just pay attention to what they have on their pages. Then you can say, oh, that's the fake page. So last night I did a video. No, we don't see him. They go Philly right there. Y'all think I'm playing? You think I'm playing? Look, no, we don't see Umar. I'm in the hood. I keep freaking telling you that's Philly, bro. Y'all think I'm playing? Now, when I go home, huh?
Whoever that is that you just previously spoke on, they need to get a life. But go ahead,
they don't have. I am their lifeline, brother. That's all I gotta do is unplug them and they'll die. I'm their lifeline, bro. Soon as I unplug it, they die.
Straight up.
I'm their therapist. You know what I mean? Like I make their day. But seriously, bro, like, I'm really working on trying to figure out our people, bro. And I united a lot of people in this conscious community, bro. Like, and when I did that video last night, I gave the history of my son being killed by our own people. And then the police, whatever he was, the police chief or captain, he comes on a feed and said, we got to get guns out of our community. Then take the guns from the police too. First of all, what we should be doing is educating our people on what a community is. That's the key. Because when he said that, I cringed. I said, did he just say get guns out of our community? I want to know what is the community of the people, right? Because It was a lady that was 70-something years old, got shot in her head on a bus. And there was another brother that got shot in his chest, and a young brother that got shot. They said it was over 40 bullets shed, right? 40 bullets. This was Monday, right? Over 40 bullets. And if you go to Tariq's channel, if you go to Umar Johnson's channel, you ain't going to hear them talking about it. But let a so-called white person shoot a black person, then this is what they'll come and say, like Ben Crumps, the ambulance chasers. They'll say, well, it's white supremacy. Nah, brother, it's not that. You, Umar, said you are the King Kong conscious, brother. So where are you at in the hood? Because if you see me go home, I'm in North Philly, West Philly, in the hood that I used to have, sell drugs at, shoot up at. I'm still in the hood when I go home. Anybody that, if you go YouTube right now and punch me in South Philly or punch me in Philadelphia on YouTube, you will literally see me in the hood. You can't do that with Umar. So my point is, people, it's not attacking. I want y'all to hear me because this is real talking. This is what people don't want, Marcus. They don't want this conversation because it's not holding people responsible. And y'all need to hold these Negroes responsible, bruh.
Facts.
I'm serious. So I said my son was shot in his head. I was shot in my head. Most people get shot in the head, don't survive, or they don't function right, brother. This is what I was saying. And I felt some type of way about this. And I don't talk about the killing of my son because it brings like anger to me, brother, honestly. To lose him at 22 and to see this brother that got killed at 17 years old when niggas can't knuckle up, my nigga, just like Negroes scared to come on his feed. They the same, they are no different. The people that come on these YouTubes and type instead of confronting you, they the same niggas that's scared. They the same dudes. Right? Sabir, I'm here with no clients. What's up, family? So ask them, do they see Umar Johnson in the hood? I got a lot of Philly people on his feed, B. And I'm keeping it 100, but you don't see him. But when I go back, I make sure people see me, brother, because when they see me, they say, well, where you came from, brother? Damn, that's crazy. Like, and I'm still in the hood saying we all can do it. And this is the thing about me, like, and you see me, Marcus, when I'm in Atlanta. You already know how it is. Right? And I'm listening to this police chief or whatever he was. He talked about we got to get guns out of our community. It's not the guns, brother. Let me tell you something. You can get rid of all the guns in the world. Anything could be a weapon. A knife could be a weapon. A pen could be a weapon. It don't matter. It ain't about the guns, people. You could, it's not.
It's a silent weapon. What we dealing with?
You're right. And the crazy part is, like, do you know even when in the Nation of Islam, how many of y'all ever went through a checkpoint in the Nation of Islam? Raise your hand. How many? She said, look, no, sir, I'm all, look, and I'm all over the city. You see what I'm saying? You'll Sabir, but no. See, they said they'll see me, but they never see Umar. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Because it's not about fixing the problem with Umar Johnson. It's about creating that imaginary school. So the crazy part is, if you ever went through a checkpoint in the Nation of Islam, they do stuff like this. Give me 1 second. And people, why are you hating? Brother, there's not a hateful bone in my body for nobody. It's just truth. So in the Nation of Islam, I was trying to find a pen. In the Nation of Islam, when you go through a checkpoint, you know that they take an ink pen and they put the ink pen directly in front of you and go like this to see if it's a weapon. The beautiful thing is, like, love my brothers in the nation, but when I be coming sometime, they be like, oh, that's Sabir. But, you know, they don't want to check me, but they know. And I remember one time I was in Mas Miriam in Chicago, and they said, oh, we know if you come in, don't cut your hair, Sabir, because if you come, we know that's you with the locks. You know it's you. But the beautiful thing is, like, I'm everywhere. If I'm home, I go to the masjids. If I'm home, if I'm in Chicago, I go to Mas Miriam. Anybody knows this. If no matter where you see me at, because I'm always working to connect with our people where they at. But you do have some of our people that don't want us to connect. So I did that video last night, brother, because I was feeling some type of way. And to lose a child, brother, is hard. And for these fake people that get on these feeds and talk about foundational Black Americans shot that young boy on Monday. So I'm asking the question, and I did it last night. What is a foundational Black America? Is it a people or is it an organization? And if you can't answer it, go get Tariq Nasheed right now and tell him I'm live. I want to know, what is a foundation? Is it an organization?
It's an organization.
I'm just asking, but maybe Jason could go get him and ask him. Maybe everybody can share this video to Tariq Nasheed, and I'll talk to him on his show. Or he can come over to this show and we can stay on for 5 hours straight. And I guarantee you be very, very informative and entertaining. Believe me. So all of y'all right now, go run tell that. Tell Tariq to come over here, since y'all like to nut ride a lot of people, right? With fakeism. Right? So if I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the people that is doing what we're doing, and it's not the white man that's doing it, brother. It's no way. And I'm gonna tell you something. Marcus was in the room with me, and I don't allow people to know where I'm at when I'm in certain places. So I must feel comfortable or felt Marcus' energy to have this brother sit with me. I'm a lion, Marcus, and he was watching me through the whole interview.
Yes, sir. Nope, no lie. So
the whole time I'm sitting there doing an interview, and he's sitting right there, and he's seeing how I operate. Flip-flopping through an interview when Sinetta called me in the middle of my interview, and I'm actually on Sinetta's joint doing an interview with another brother that was in Atlanta.
Steadily multitasking, that's for sure.
It was not. That was multitasking like a mug, wasn't I? And I think my son was in there. Was he in there at the time? I don't think he was in there.
Nah, he was gone that time.
Okay, yeah. But I multitask, right? And people get mad at you because of that. There you go. Dig that fake page, brother. If you got a problem, just come on my feed. It's meant for you. Come on the feed. I'm talking to you. You see what I'm saying about the people that make these fake pages, brother?
Yeah, speaking of other men, I just found out Umar Johnson's real name is Jermaine. I just thought I'd put that out there.
It ain't nothing. Yeah, we know that. But see, this is the thing, what I meant by the person that's making all these pages. So I'm going to invite you on a feed, okay, family? All of you, and when I say all of you, I'm talking about that one person. When I say all of you. So when all of them to come to the feed, that one person, I want all of them that's making the pages to come to the feed at the same time. It's free.
Just to piggyback off your FBA, off the whole FBA thing, man. I know it's a lot of old heads in that organization. I hold them accountable because they should know better. Because I mean, when you think about it, they the ones that's with the common sense that's leading the youth. Because I mean, when you really think about it, it's the old heads, man. It's not so much as the youth; it's the old heads.
Shabir, remember what J.A. Rogers said? When the majority of the people who know better. Quote.
J.A. Rogers, and I don't know who Musa is. I hope he showed me his face, but brother Musa, I see you on the line. But J.A. Rogers said, no people can go forward when the majority of those who should know better have chosen to go backwards. And that is exactly what most of our misleaders do. Let me quote J.A. Rogers one more time. From the miseducation of the Negro. He said, no people can go forward when the majority of those who should know better have chosen to go backwards. And that is exactly what most of our misleaders do. I didn't write this. Y'all celebrated Black History Month last month, right? That's what he said. So the crazy part is I put this out here for people. If this is lecture, then if lectures, I think cost you $50, $60, $70, right? I believe to get in nowadays, but I got to sell you some crazy stuff, bro. I really got to sell you some crazy stuff for y'all. Okay. So that's what J.A. Rogers said. No people. If you know that we don't have a community, right? If you know that we're not Black people, then what happens? What happens after that? You misleading the people. So let me show you something. How many of y'all ever went to, and I'll be throwing these things out here to people, bro. I might go this weekend. How many of y'all know about Balboa Park? Raise your hand.
I did my research on it, fam. When brought it to the first time.
So this is what I got. when I was in Balboa. I'll probably go this weekend. We probably go down there this weekend. And I always do these things, right? So let me just show you something. I'm gonna put it on the screens for you, okay? This was at a Spanish house in Balboa Park. Let me show you this, right? Look at this right here.
Architect, hey, the architecture is crazy.
It's crazy there, right? Crazy there. But look what it says, bro. If Spain did not exist for 400 years ago, the United States would not exist. Make it make sense, bro. Yo, look. This is in Balboa Park. Now I'm walking y'all through a community, right? I need y'all to rock with me. If this is in Balboa's Park, right? Out here, about an hour and a half away from me, right? This is what I got when I was there. But I'm gonna show you something how crazy this is, right? You gotta know that it didn't say America, people. The United States would not exist. But be with
That's why it goes back to it's our fault. It's always
who?
our fault.
It's who fault?
I said it goes back to it's our fault. It's our fault. Everything is our
Thank
fault.
you.
We
I
keep
just told
trying
you
to
I'm
blame all the
walking you
other
through this,
people.
brother. Here you go. Let me show you something. Casa de Rey Moro. That's the garden. Oh, brother, if you go here and you really look up this one, I know y'all like to go online, but look it up. But look at this picture right here with him too. But bear with me 1 second. This is out there in Balboa Park, right? The wildest thing ever. And this is why I said, what is a community with our people? They have to strip all the Negroes from who they are. Wait a minute. I'm gonna go forward with this, okay? Look, look. I know y'all like to go online, right? Go look up. This is about an hour and a half away from me, I think. Right?
In San Diego, you talking about?
Yeah. It's not far,
Yeah,
bro.
right. That's right by the San Diego Zoo.
Exactly. But I'm gonna show them something else, bro. The wild part about this, you see that behind what I'm standing behind? Oh, let me see if I can blow it up. What that say right there, brother? Hold up. You see it says the Alcazar, right?
Looks like Alcazar Garden.
Okay. So let me show you something. Bear with me. So, you talking about the same thing? So, no, I'm trying to tell you, don't get everything for free. God damn. Let's blow this one up. Let's go see what it says on here. Since we want to play this game, no people can go forward when the majority of those who should know better have chosen to go backwards. But let me go to the bottom of this, where it tells you about the Moors. Look what it says about the Royal Alcazar Garden of Seville, Spain, and design refines, right? Centuries. But right, where's the Moorish part at? It speaks about the Moors all in here. But there you go. The Moorish fountain. Right? Bear with me. I'm going to show you the connection. Now, this is in Balboa Park, bro. Look, let's go forward. Touchstone reaching back to the garden of the ancient Arabia, Persia. Remember, we are the original Persians, right? North Africa and Moorish Spain. This is in Balboa Park. So let me take you all the way to the real Alcazar. 1 second. See, this is what they get mad at. Hold up. Let's go to the real Alcazar. That's me at the real Alcazar. So give me 1 second. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, B. Is it making sense, brother? It's not over nobody's head yet, Emma. So this is me at the real Alcazar in Seville, Spain. Hold up. And I got a lot of photos, brother, and a lot of videos in this mug. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Marcus, bro. Hold. Here it is right there. Go look up the Alcazar and see what I'm holding in my hand. That book says, let's move in. The Moors in Spain. Shut your mouth, bro. That's the real Alcazar, all the way from San Diego to Spain. So it wasn't because first and foremost, it was not called Spain until the Moors fell in 1492. So that's the real Alcazar. And it was 100 and something degrees here, brother. It was burning up there. And I've been there many, many times. There's a whole history I can give y'all in any lecture about this. I've been here many times, and we was filming while we were there. And that's me in a cool spot.
It's a palace, isn't it?
Oh, hell yeah, bro. It's you see how old the walls is? Look. But the crazy part is, like, it was so hot. I'm sitting underneath here. That's how hot it was. And I was cooling off. It was like 106 or 7 degrees out there. And I was sitting right there. It was a cool breeze. And it's more photos and videos that I have when I was there. And the whole time I'm there, I'm talking to people. And I'm going to tell you something, fam. See the people that was there, right? Go ahead. 1 second. I'm just going to show you something, okay? So I'm going to just show you it this way. You see the people that's there? This is it's a whole lot of photos I got when you see the book, right? So the whole time I'm there, I'm literally, that's the tour lady. And guess what she said? When I approached her with the book, the girl right there, she said, I know that the Moors were dark. They was Africans. That's what she said, right? She said, oh, I know the whole history. That's what she said. So as I'm showing her the book, she asked me, was I a professor in the States, right? So this is what they give them. Give me 1 second. This is the whole joint. This is inside the Alcazar, right? That's what I just showed you, right? So give me 1 second. It's a whole history behind this. And the people that go there don't look like us. Well, do you see them? Well, we on vacation, but this is who goes inside there. Not white people, but I'm saying they from Ireland, Scotland, Italy, France, you name it. And they have their children going too. And this is what I want to get our people to go. But they'll tell you, oh, that's Europe. No, brother, we're not talking about the modern. They can never, ever destroy the history of the Moors because they can't rebuild it again. They can't do it again. They can't rebuild what we built. So how do we have a community, brother? But this is what Nick Cannon and I'm scared to have this conversation on. I'm being 100. So why am I saying this? Because I was watching a video with Umar Johnson and Nick Cannon, and I'm going to let y'all hear. And if I'm wrong, bring it. Come on, let me let you hear this for a second. Go ahead.
So if we didn't write books about Spain, they would have told us Alhambra was built by aliens.
Oh, they would have. But the thing about it, though, Europeans had to go study us, brother. They had to go. Listen, it's nothing that these people can do without the history of the Moors, bro. Trust me, nothing. I got, bro. If I show you, I'm gonna show you a university that was in Granada. But let me play this video on why I'm saying this, and I want you to bring all your people that keep talking about communities, the black community. We don't have a black community.
Black community the black community that has been suffering way longer and way harder than a transgender community. Why do we not also have the right to say what is acceptable and what is not on the comedic stage?
Because we have levity. Whether we go
there is no black, there is no black community.
The black community
that
has been suffering way longer and way harder than a transgender community. Why do we not also have the right to say what is acceptable and what is not on the comedic stage?
Because we have levity. Whether we go prior to Dick Gregory, all of our jokes initially started about.
But this is the crazy part, right? How about Nick with all his money put us both in the room or have Tariq in the room? No lie. Like, seriously, just think about this for 1 second. If I had that kind of paper, brother, you think I wouldn't do it? Do you think I wouldn't put all of these people in a room, right, and squash all of this? We would come from either you went there, how many languages do you speak, right? We would get into what? Language, right? I'm just helping you out. We would get into language. Either one. How many languages do you speak? How many places have you been to actually talk about this? What is a community? To have y'all ever look up the definition, brother, right now for me, right now. I need y'all to do me a favor. I was going to punch community up here, but I want all of y'all to look up what a community is. Please look it up.
The people with common interests living in a particular area.
So it didn't say, so just imagine. Now think about this for 1 second. Let's use logic. Hold up. Let's use logic and common sense for a second. Let's use logic and common sense, right? I know that may be hard for some of y'all, right? So in our neighborhoods, which it can be a community, right? Because you got Asian people, white people, most of y'all, right? So what will be the community? What will be a black community? What interests do we have in common besides slavery? But I can prove that too, because you know Indians were slaves too. Y'all do know that, right? Indians was also slaves. What do you mean, Sabir? Oh yeah, they were slaves too. I'm gonna prove that in 1 second, okay? But what will be the community of the people?
Trauma and suffering. Popeye's chicken.
Everybody went through trauma and suffering, brother. We all went through that. Listen, we all
Hip
went through that.
hop, hip hop.
Hip hop is its own culture. Hip hop has no color line to it. It don't.
But that's the only thing we got in common with those people that call themselves black.
But that's what everybody though.
And
But
my
that's what
point
everybody.
was, as black community, that's all they do is suffer and go
No,
through
we all
trauma.
everybody suffer though, brother. You do know that, right? Everybody suffer. You think we the only ones that suffer, bro? No, that's not true. But let me show you what a community is. I'm gonna play this. Can y'all give me 30 minutes, right? Hold up. Can y'all give me 30 minutes? I'm gonna give me 30 minutes. I'm gonna let something roll out for a minute, okay? I'm gonna let y'all see something, and then we're gonna come back to this. Give me 1 minute. Let's pull this video up. Listen to this, brother Marcus. Shout out to my brother Hanif Shabazz for this.
We can't hear it. Yeah, we can't hear it.
Really? So what I'm gonna do? Wow, that's crazy. Give me 1 second. I don't know why they do that, man. I'm gonna play the video on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do something. Give me 1 minute. I don't know why they don't do that. Why they doing it, right? I'm gonna let y'all hear it, but I'm gonna play the video. So give me 1 second. Let me see if I can match it up. I don't know why it's doing this, but it is what it is, man. I'll play it on the video. I'll play the video, but I'll let you hear it.
Yeah, let them tell it. We the only people suffering. We had the hardest slavery. Ain't nobody went through what we black folk done went through.
Yeah, facts.
I mean,
You got yellow people and what they call yellow people, and you got the red man and so on and so forth.
but ain't nobody had it harder than black people.
Man, I'm telling you, to the max.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna let the video play, so give me 1 minute.
Hi, my name is Frida Vizel, and we are here in William.
I'm gonna let the video play, and I'm gonna mute it so you can hear what she's saying. Let's find the part where she comes on.
Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, so I'm gonna play it now, and I'm gonna mute it. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna let you see the video, but I'm gonna play the audio because it won't let me do it. So this technology is a motherfucker. I'm learning it, Marcus. I'm learning how to make this thing work. So let's go.
Let's go.
We find an extraordinary economic story. In most of the world, the small business owner has been mostly pushed out by mega corporations, which are able to drive down prices and conquer markets, and then are able to turn most business owners into employees. We've seen over the larger economy that move away from a local shopkeeper industry, except in this community, there are shopkeepers everywhere. The entire main street is full of mom and pop shops. Why? Because the community has very specific needs that can be met by McDonald's. McDonald's isn't kosher. The community needs specific clothing. There's a need for specific entertainment, all of these create markets that can be satisfied by mega corporations and therefore provide opportunities for small businesses to operate within this community. So I want to show you some of the shopkeepers, what they sell, and how these reflect a larger chain of items that are being sold and produced and manufactured and provide the economic underbelly of this community.
I launched our campaign at this union hall. Let's go win this thing. Then we hit the road and never stopped. You shared with me your frustration at working harder to barely get by and afford a place to live. Your fears for our democracy and freedom.
Here we are inside the grocery store, and we have aisles and shelves of ordinary items, coffee and tuna, that all are very specifically made by companies that service this community. The tuna fish that is being sold here is not the tuna fish that you'll find in a regular Stop and Shop, because this has to be kosher in order to make sure that they've been produced in accordance with the kosher laws. All of these food items, and there are aisles and aisles in each grocery store, provide a market. And there are many, many companies from Geffen to Dagim that are serving this niche of creating parallel versions of the foods you'll find in regular markets, but all of these are produced with the supervision of a rabbi to make sure that it's kosher. There are very many of the chips that might be familiar to you: tortilla chips, potato chips, but they're not Wise, they're not Lay's. They are kosher and they are produced by the local companies, but more so, they are have absolutely no cheese in them. There's no sour cream and onion flavor. There's no cheddar cheese flavors, because those provide a problem with regards to the meat and dairy laws. So in order to simplify that, the chips that the companies for this community create have none of that. So it's not just that we've taken the Wise chips and packaged them with a pashkas and a kosher supervision. They've been modified in order to make sure that they make sense for the community's kosher laws.
Pay attention. Watch this.
A Hasidic Yiddish newspaper stand. In general, in the larger world, newspaper stands are going extinct as most of the news goes online, and most of the news conglomerates have been concentrating under a select few large corporations that own them. In the Hasidic community, we can't have a New York Times. There is no New York Times in the newspaper because the New York Times is not kosher. The need for censorship and for a very specific kind of messaging creates a vacuum in which the community's own media creators are able to step in and create their own businesses. This is a Yiddish newspaper, Der Blatt, that is filled with advertisements, which of course are a source of revenue to the companies. They also, besides telling the news, will have a classifieds ads, which again is a source of revenue in a way to communicate to the community, and something that would otherwise not be needed if the whole community was online. So the fact that people don't have online makes the newspaper so much more a central and vital part of the Hasidic community's diet of information, and it allows for the advertisements to carry so much more weight and also therefore to have much more economic value. All of these you pay for. You buy the Bina, which is for women, and the women's magazines usually have pictures of salads or soup or a nice sofa. As you can see for Hanukkah, because you're not supposed to show pictures of people. And then there's the males. The magazine is gendered. This is a male magazine, which has a lot of stories about Rebbe. And then there's children's stories. A lot of this community's fare that's available for sale is going to be male, female, and children, these three categories, again, which don't translate to the secular categories. And then there's also the freebies, which is something like this. You can just take them and they have all sorts of classifieds. Again, this would not be able to exist if the internet was competing for this community's market. But because the internet is forbidden in the home, these are very, very busy industry. There's in fact different people making these, and they cover their funds by having advertisements and classifieds, and then they make themselves needed to the community by announcing engagements, weddings, and sometimes births, and so on. Go check out the candy store.
Check it out.
It's before Hanukkah, so all of the candy that's
Watch
sold
this.
here is again kosher, is specifically made kosher, but also in accordance to what the community's life cycle and celebratory needs are. So this says Happy Hanukkah. It's from start to finish this way. Kosher candy with a kosher symbol. We have Nutty Chews. We have Kif Cup. This is the Kit Kat. We have Smirk, which I'm pretty sure is Snickers. Milk Munch, which is a Milky Way. This I'm not sure what it's called in the brand version, but all of these are off-brand pashkas. They're sort of deviations, they're adaptations for kosher. And Pashkas is a local company that serves this community. Pashkas would never be able to have the business they do if the people in this community didn't need to have a specific kind of Snickers,
that's
a Snickers
community
that
right there.
has the kosher symbols on it, that has been supervised by a rabbi. So the kosher needs creates the market that is then filled by a vast number of companies that step in. So this candy store is not only a local shop, it is also selling locally manufactured and distributed items in accordance to the
Watch how many black people run from this conversation, y'all. Watch they run. They're gonna run.
You'll find a lot of silver and jewelry in the main street that serve the community's needs. Less so massages and nail salons and hair salons and other beauty and self-care products. You can really tell by the kinds of shops there are, even if they aren't specifically kosher, that they revolve around the religious traditional life, the domestic life, rather than the self-care of Western modern society. So we have all of these beautiful pieces of silver that are on sale here, usually to have a role in the religious life. The jewelry shops sell jewelry that are specifically part of the gifting cycle of, for instance, you get engaged. The first gift you usually get is a bracelet, a diamond bracelet. Upon the engagement party, you get a diamond ring. On the day of the wedding, the groom gifts the bride diamond earrings. So the jewelry shops will have a large ensemble of these items. Here is a beautiful shirt shop for the Hasidic community. And as you can see, there's a large variety of white shirts and white shirts on sale for you to pick from. This is beautiful shirts that are limited. The selection is curated in its limited styles and options for the men who only wear white shirts under their three-piece suit.
Check this out right here, Marcus.
This is the B110 we're on. As you can see, this bus does not allow you to pay with the New York City Metro card. You have to pay with money outside of that, even though this bus is a very unique story. The B110 bus is an MTA New York City bus stop that is operated by a private company within this community. And again, the reason the community is able to have a private busing company where elsewhere this would not be imaginable is that there are specific needs in the community to go between different enclaves without stopping in between, as well as for men and women to sit separately. So this bus, the men usually sit in the front and the women sit in the back. And this gender segregation, again, is the specific needs that create the economic opportunity.
Good news. A house just popped up on the MLS. Do you have time for a
I'll
quick?
be.
That would be fantastic.
Let's take a look at the toy store.
One second. I gotta skip the commercial.
The toys here are starkly limited in that you don't see for sale really the entire princess industry, the Barbie industry that's very limited, or imitations. No dolls with sexualized figurines. You don't see Minions or any of the Disney and movie characters. No superheroes. The concept of the superhero doesn't exist. Rather, the toys serve to reflect the values that the children hold dear and that they aspire to, which is around the family. So there are a lot of children's toys that are created specifically for this community, introducing the children to family values and all
Family
of the different
values.
toys that reflect marriage, the characters that reflect married life, the bride character, the babies, the
Damn,
life
what?
cycles. All of these characters from the Shabbos
You
table
can't
to the
get mad at these
wedding are
people, bro.
very much reflecting what the children hold dear. But then there are also generally American games and entertainments, regular games that are translated as well as have new values imparted on them. So instead of a regular Monopoly game, there is a Hasidic version with Hasidic values. You see a lot of that from Apple to Apple to Candyland. This is Candyland, and instead of Candyland, it's Mitzvahland, the good deed land. All of
That's
these have
crazy.
religious implications. They have implications on the childhood environment, on the messaging for the child and the values for the
You
child,
follow me?
but they also have extremely important economic implications in that it allows small local manufacturers to earn a living off of creating these entertainments. Here we have a selection
Here
of
you go,
MP3
Marcus.
players that are part of the modified tech industry. These are kosher. They are modified so that you can't have internet on them. The cameras are also usually kosher. This is a kosher camera. It's been modified so that you can go online. So, because the internet is seen as such a great evil, and smartphones have been such a front for the religious war, industry responded to the banning of a lot of technology by creating modified technology that doesn't allow you to have access to what's seen as bad, like to the big World Wide Web, but still allows you to benefit from the technology by having your music on a small little handy MP3 player instead of carrying around a giant boombox or the Sony Walkman that we had 30 years ago. So
I've seen
these
bankers
are
already.
responses
All
that
old
allow
stuff.
for a tech niche to exist here. And quite a few people are creating these techs. And it is extremely busy whenever school is out. The little kids come here and fidget around with the tech as if it's in an Apple store because it's so exciting to try different pieces of technology. But again, they were all locally modified. They've been amended for the community's needs. They're all in Yiddish, and this is about Hanukkah. They're very often about learning for the children's books to learn to better yourself, interpersonal relationships. This book is about my sister is a bride, my sister is engaged, which is a very pronounced part of childhood.
They would have a book called
Children
My
in the
Sister is a
Family.
Sister, a boy.
A big part of the highlight of life is the anticipation of an older sibling getting married. So this is
You
a story.
stupid.
The story has a lesson for the child to improve itself, morality lessons, as well as the story of the Bible, the biblical narrative, are also very big. Every day there are new books. Every day there are more areas for comics and different modes of storytelling. Oftentimes they're ripped off from the outside, but they're able to do that because outside books will not sell here. Only those which have
Y'all
Yiddish
still don't
and
get
a
this,
guise
man.
of a
They still
morality
don't get
value,
this, bro.
or at least a guise. They don't always necessarily. They're not always as kosher. Not all are equally kosher.
Now watch this part. Oh, they pieces of shit.
This is a Judaica store that sells a lot of the accessories for men's religious clothing for their worship, like the bag in which they carry the phylacteries for prayers. There's a lot of things like those bags have over the years changed in fashion. They've become more sleek, less glamorously diamondy, and more modern. As well as the covers for the challah bread, which is blessed at the Shabbos table every Friday night and Saturday morning. Those two have been undergoing different trends and fashions within the community.
So let me stop this, bro, because I want to talk about this, because this is the funny part. Somebody on Instagram with these emotional black people, I wish they would come to my YouTube channel. I work with them. They're pieces of shit. We are pieces of shit too. We are. We treat each other like shit. Even in this conscious community, we treat each other like shit. The whole point of what I was showing you. Somebody said, go watch The Banker. I saw The Banker. My point is that was back. What about now? She just recently did this video. That's my point. Out of all of this money, fam, that we have,
you can't get mad at it.
You can't get mad at these people. But the crazy part is the real people, right? It's like in the hood. Let's be real. Anybody know if a person comes, look what happened to the brother that came to California from Philly that was a rapper that got killed in Roscoe's. Who killed that brother? Who killed him?
Black people.
What's the name? BP, whatever, Rock, whatever. Who killed him? So if you're coming in somebody else's neighborhood, right? Of course you're gonna look at that person sideways. You can't get mad at these people. You can't get mad at them. Listen, I'm from South Philly. We used to go see girls in North Philly. The niggas be waiting for you outside. If you come out your girl house, nigga, you mess with a girl from North Philly. We from South Philly. You follow me? A nigga come get you. So it's the same thing. So if you're going to talk about their pieces of shit because they don't treat you the way they used to want them to treat you, they don't have to. Thank you. PNB. So who killed PNB? And this is the crazy part about Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed. They play this emotional roller coaster with you black conscious people. And this is why I told y'all to go get them. Go get Umar, go get Tariq, and we can have a panel discussion on this. Y'all realize the reality is y'all are a bunch of suckers. And black folks are y'all are cowards, bro. Real rap.
Man, what I thought was crazy is those people are so connected, they don't need internet.
No. They got their own buses. Imagine how much money these rappers got. If you sit back and look at what we talk about, we gotta gay people. We gotta put the gay stuff in because you can't get mad, because you wanna what? No, brother. We're not allowing this to come in our cipher.
Yeah,
no,
and they ain't gotta go nowhere else to get nothing else, but it's everything is all there. They ain't gotta go nowhere else.
Here. But the key is that we're not even talking about a community, brother. We're not talking about what a real community is. That's the problem.
At best, we got remnants of pieces where we used to have a bus line here. We used to have the Negro Leagues.
Yeah, we used to, before we all
got... used to, that's the past tense, right?
Used to was a root.
When we integrated, put it like that, before we got integrated.
But we have all this money today, right? With all the money that every entertainer has, right? With all the money. Well, brother, I don't know because they may not. Who you get your money from then? Why are you so upset?
The lady talking about the banker. Who made Ciroc popular? Who's making Ciroc all this money? Who's buying all these Nike?
Who's making these people? You are. We ain't got to do it, brother. Red bottoms, red bottom shoes is the most ugliest thing I ever saw in my life, brother. And Negroes are buying red bottoms.
Facts.
Really?
And it's like our people are afraid, even though because you got to think about it. Let's just think if we did come together. It could cause a war. But who cares? Who cares? But at the end of the
these
day,
niggas ain't prepared to go to war, brother. Let me tell you something. They are afraid. Listen, they cut a nigga water off. They're gonna say, "What do you want?" I'll tell you anything you want to know about Sabir Bay. What's up? Like, let's be realistic.
Exactly.
Let's be realistic. I've never got off this battlefield, brother. Never, ever got off this battlefield with our people. I've produced newspapers, documentaries, radio stations, not radio podcasts, brother. I done did a lot of stuff with our people and for our people. There go my newspaper right there. I did a lot of this stuff, brother, for our people. Where was my people at supporting this type? Well, I didn't know back then, brother. But y'all know right now. But how about supporting it right now? Because I can pull this paper back out. I could do all of these things. That was my newspaper, brother.
Used to have a newspaper, and it was titled Civil Alert. Look at that.
And it was talking about the Indians. Why are we confused in 2024? And this is in 2003.
It's a lot of fear. It's a lot of fear instilled in us, man. So therefore, that's all we do is go after the feel good.
Yes, and that's what's going on. And that's why these dudes like they bring Umar Johnson and Tariq on because they know that they don't know.
Ain't
That was
nobody ain't nobody ready to go to war. Ain't nobody ready to stand beside each other and be like, okay, let's do this. Because they afraid of what will happen if we do. But who
exactly.
cares? Who cares?
Listen, I got into having this discussion with Karen about unity, right? I've always talked about unity with a lot of people, but the key is that they don't have the same with me. They don't want to unify. I have always spoken about unifying with people, and I had stopped. I'm not chasing after none of these conscious cats because they freaking hypocrites. They get what they want and never go back and say, well, what do you need to be able to make this thing work? I'm gonna be real with you. So I don't chase behind these dudes anymore. I don't do stuff like that. And I'm gonna be 100. Either you put up the money and I'll do it and pay me, and we fine.
Yeah.
You follow me? But we don't want to do that. We want to
Yeah.
see what we're going to get out of it.
Yeah, I had the same conversation with my mom. She was like, you know what happened to them people in Tulsa? I said, well, mama, I said, who cares? I said that's that's the thing. Like if we're gonna go to war, we're gonna go to war. At least it's gonna be here. It
But
ain't gonna be
RC already said we at war.
outside of it. Yeah, exactly.
We
Exactly.
at
That's
war, brother.
Nah, the easiest thing you can do is scare a black person. That's so easy.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is not no. I don't. This is not no feel good show, bro. I'm gonna be 100. It's not. I'll go to bat with anybody, and anybody ever travel with me and know how I am. I would, but I do know that Negroes will sell you out in a heartbeat. So you can't sway me to say, oh, take sides with this person because this person looks like bro. Nah. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. It's too many people already helped in what you call this conscious community. And I ain't getting nothing back
been
from
at
nothing.
war. We've been at war, and it's not only just us. It's just if you think about it, corporate America been at war with everybody.
I'm trying to
So
find something. Give me 1 second. Keep talking, but I'm just trying to find something. I'm going to show you something. It was a page in here about Indian slaves. And I told you I have the Black Indian book. I have y'all want it? I can sell it to you.
they've been, they've been here and fro, man, like everywhere, going to war with everybody, man, because people knew how to form a unity, common unity.
Yes,
It
they
just
see
seemed
what
like
they see
where
you
we
having
went
power.
wrong. Yeah, we fell off, but we didn't know how to. We was afraid to pick back up where we left off at because of that.
Yeah,
We just
it's
went line.
scary. It's so scary, boy. And if you ain't scary, you're mentally unfit and physically out of shape.
Yeah, like
Then you can buy some nigga and stick a pack of gum. You stupid as hell.
And the scariest, man, the easiest person to scare is the same a nigga.
No, that's all you gotta do is take their job from them, take their job, take their money, take their house, take all that. Listen to me, type of people. You can take all the materialistic things from me.
And then when you think about it, everybody that then went to war with and they done fell off. Guess what happened? They went right back to doing what they were doing. They didn't nothing change. They still did what they did. They still stuck by each other.
Keeping Moors disunited is big business, and the people who
they don't understand the Crusades, brother. That's why they keep us separated.
And the people that are doing the best are making money today.
Yeah, but when we fell off, it just made us scary. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we just not no reckon to be forced with. Like at the end of the day, like my thing is like if you see everybody else coming back together doing what they've been doing, what's the difference? Like we ain't gotta fall in line. We just go right back, pick the pieces back up, and let's just run with it.
TV, news media, that's the difference. Rex 84 said all they got to do is show you niggas a movie, and you all in.
And games.
Man,
entertainment and games. So bear with me. I'm going to show you something else. I was trying to pull this other piece up, and I'm trying to find it, brother. And it was talking about communities in this book that I have. It's called, give me 1 second. It's this one right here.
We lost
about Palestine.
All the attributes.
And even more distracting is the news media.
Yeah.
It talks
derailing.
Let me see if I can find it. It talks about the first community. The first community was in the first Jewish community was in Amsterdam. The first Jewish community was in Amsterdam, right? The first Jewish community. How many of y'all saw this book before, right? Now, in this book, it says the first Jewish community, but the catch was, and it was still called Palestine. Palestine, right? So if I showed you this, and if I showed you this, because I was in Morocco in the Jewish quarters also, and it talks about the Moorish Jews in here. Moorish, oh, y'all don't believe me?
Yeah, they don't like them. They don't like them people because they Muslims. At the end of the day, but the people that's over there, they ain't from there.
No, they're not.
They not. Yeah, they not. They pretty much they like the modern day Turks. It's just decided to come over there because of something that the U.S. enforced. These people are not from there, but they trying to steal these people land.
I want you to look up this book. It was written in the 1800s. But see, Nick, and I'm scared to have this conversation like this.
I got that book. Yeah, you put me on that book, Sabir. I got that book.
Moorish Jews, right there. I was in the Jewish quarters in Morocco, but they got you believing the Moors were just Muslims or Muslims. Moorish Jews, right? So when you start picking up pieces and start understanding this, those people that's over in Palestine, this is where they from. Poland or Russia. Which one you want?
They the modern day Turks.
They're not the original people. They're not. They know that you won't support real people. I'm just being 100 with y'all. They know y'all ain't. They know.
Yeah, they the Czechs. They the Czechs, man. They the Czechoslovakian people. They the Polish.
What?
You know,
I can go deeper and deeper in all of this, brother.
They your Germanic tribes that's over there. The Khazarians.
And deeper. And this book was in 1910.
Yeah, these people are
deeper and deeper into this, brother, to show you.
Yeah, they opposers, man. They're imposers, man. They're your opposers.
This is the crazy thing. No, bro. Like, I'm literally like in my brain, I'm like, how do I put all this together? And I'm like, as I do these videos, they being put together. Seriously. As I'm doing all of these videos, they basically like PDFs. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna take another quick break. And if y'all want to support, my Cash App is up there. Give me 1 second. I see you, RC. Come on the feed, RC. I'm gonna put my Cash App up there. You see it right there, and that's my Zelly, and that's my PayPal. So what I want to do, right? I'm gonna take a quick break.
That made me upset, man, because the US is in. They definitely supporting that crap.
But brother, let them do what they do. What we got to do is put this out on platforms so people can know. You know what I mean? Don't worry about. I'm not concerned about what they do. I'm gonna be 100. I'm not. I'm truly not concerned about what they do.
So you feel where I'm coming from, though. I know.
I'm very aware of where you're coming from, but we can't pay attention to that. You follow me? Like, let them people do what they do. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take a quick break. Please share your love, your support, people. Let me see what I can do. Let's go free. Be right back. Hit that link.
To tell you the truth, though, I like to read a lot. Books be uplifting me. Words help you see a lot. This book was a gift to me. Chuck D presents this day in rap and hip-hop history. It's a reference book. It puts important dates on a list for me. Jamel Shabazz, A Time Before Crack. A photographic history of hip-hop from way, way back. His Martha Cooper's hip-hop files, Charlie Ahern, Wild Style, and 50 Cent's 50th Law. I used to read this to my child. Sometimes I look at my library and I smile. Because if I can't find it on the shelf, I know it's there in my file. Meanwhile, there's other books with other hooks and outlooks. I like to cook, so I read about books. I can't without books. I like books, I recite books, I even write books a lot. Science of rap, ruminations, gospel of hip hop. But let me spit a quick list, a book list that's really short. The first book that you should get is really a passport. Travel, that's key. But the books can unlock it. Unlock your mind by reading lines of new topics. Place your optics on books of real black knowledge. Beginning with Carter G. Woodson, I'm playing homage. His book, Miseducation of the Negro, is essential for freeing your mind from the slavery that's mental. Turn up this instrumental. You ain't dealing with an amateur. I'm reading Walter Rodney, how Europe undeveloped Africa. That's the man to thank, high rank. Let's look at the birth of Black America by Andrew Frank. Take that to the bank. Let me rock again, hip hop again. Check out Africa, mother of Western civilization by Joseph Ben Yakinen. Check out Black Man of the Nile again by Joseph Yakinen. Civilization or barbarism by Shank and Tashop, and then Black Indians by William Loring Cass. Take it back. Anything by Dr. Cornel West, you need to go get that. Michael Eric Dyson, all his books, go get all of that. Henry Louis Gates, PBS, show support for that. I'm like Bannock, go with the almanac. Books, I got the tallest stack. The Brooklyn Public Library, yeah, that's where I started at. I read up everything. Every book that I could see. While these others went to college, I got my knowledge for free. Philosophy, theology, paleoanthropology, mythology, economy. I study these subjects entirely for free. It was free. You got to see me. Philosophy. It was free. Open your eyes and see. It was free. You got to see good things in life for free. Don't waste your money. Let us continue on the menu with these reference books, like the Oxford English Dictionary. For words, it's a better look. It deals with word history before and after them. But it's funny, in the A section, you can't find the word African. But these books, don't start trashing them, bashing them, harassing them. It just shows accurately the racism to maximum. Here's American Heritage Dictionary.
Y'all ain't ready for this, man. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready, bro. Y'all ain't ready for this kind, man. So I got a couple more things I want to share with y'all. So jump on the feed. If you feel froggy and you want to disagree with what I'm saying, brother, the lines are open. But don't forget, I hope y'all support it. Okay? I still have the Overstanding the Language of Law. I did a 2024 version of the Overstanding the Language of Law on Sunday. So I did a 2024 version of it, and y'all can purchase that too. My 2001 version was on fire too. So can we move forward? Let me show y'all something. This is the crazy part about this, Brother Marcus. Let's go into this. Look what this says at the bottom of this book. Let's see if I can open this up. Can you see that, brother? So where is all the Indians talk about reparations at? The Indians were slaves in every country in the New World, like the Negro. Oh, that's pseudo Sabir. Well, bring it to the cipher and go get your Amanda Seals and your Mark Lamont Hills and your Dr. Greg Carrs. Let's go. Did you know? They should get that book, The Black Indians, honestly, brother. Y'all, everybody should have that book called The Black Indians. If you want it, I do have it, seriously. But this is in J.A. Rogers' book. I'll let y'all marinate on that for a second. So if y'all want this, I do have the whole book of this, okay? I can email it to you. I printed it so I can email it to you. But look, this is in J.A. Rogers' book. Damn, did y'all know this? Until we get back to, honestly, y'all, into what a community is, we're going to keep going over and over and over this. I told you, Nick Cannon got all his money, right? Tell him to have Umar Johnson. Wouldn't that be dope, y'all? If you put me in a room with any of them, you know how much money that would bring in, bro? Marcus, seriously. If you put all of us in the same room, you probably can't let them know I'm coming because, you know, Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed probably say, oh, don't bring the tether. Another person might say, don't bring the coon. That's their catchphrases. Either they tethers, which means tied, or a coon is a black person. That's how they operate.
Yeah, they'll be trying to duck you.
Oh, they always duck me. Oh, they watching the video right now, bro. Oh, they're watching the video right now at this particular moment. Don't listen. When you get off this, watch how many people that's actually on my YouTube channel. And I need y'all to do me a favor at this particular moment. You can tag a friend. You can share it out on Twitter. Email me $70. So if you can email me, right? I gave you my email, but hit the Twitter part, hit the Twitter or X, and send it to every last one of them, and tell them I'm live right now. Trust me, they're gonna duck and dodge this, brother, because this is the thing, and everybody's always asking me. They always asking me, well, I don't reach out to people. I do reach out to people, I do, but I'm not gonna keep doing it. I ain't nobody, but I never reached out to a female. I never chased a female in my life, brother. Probably when I was a teenager, but I ain't chasing no grown ass people. They know how to reach me just as everybody else. That's like everybody. Google Sabir Bay. My email is always up here, right there. And most people have my number. I have the same cell phone number for the past 25 years or 26 years. So it's not like you can't reach me. The problem is, I'm calling people's bluffs. That's why they upset, because I'm calling bluffs. And the real is going to come. The real people. So when people say we got to come together, first and foremost, we got to get ourselves together first. That's what we got to do.
But they don't want to come together. They love the drama.
But that's what they telling people, right? They're telling people we should come together. Black people got to come together. Black community. First of all, we don't have a community. We got neighborhoods.
They don't know no better though. That's the thing too.
How could they not know better? How can they not know that better, brother, when Umar Johnson says he's the most requested person, right? Now I asked everybody to hit me up on Cash App or PayPal, right?
I'm saying for how to come together as a common unity. That's what I'm talking about.
This is the thing, bro.
Not everybody know that.
I think they do know better. They all went to church growing up, no?
And that's what I'm saying.
I can't speak for everybody. I can't speak for everybody, but not everybody know about that. You know, because I talk to certain people. Go ahead.
I don't mean to keep cutting you because you're breaking up. You break in and out. But let me explain this to you. We got to stop saying what they don't know. This is how you do stuff, brother. You never tell a person what they don't know. You ask the person what they do know so they can tell you that they don't know. So in order for you, right, to do this, right, I'm not saying you. I'm talking about the masses of the people that's actually watching this video and want to take sides with people. Most people, brother, are taking sides with people because they don't want to upset the individual. So this is why I've never, Allah be my witness, never in my life said don't talk to this person. I'm just letting y'all know what is going on behind the scenes with the black conscious people like Tariq and Umar. They will tell people, oh, don't talk to him. Oh no, he's such and such. I don't talk like that. That's not me. I will never.
I ain't talking about that. Yeah.
No, I'm just letting you know why these things are not happening. I'm letting you know, brother, why they're not happening. You follow me? That's what I'm letting you know. So I'm saying something to you that you may not know what's going on this side. So you don't know what's the messages that I'm getting from people from my DMs, people to my Facebook, and they show me screenshots, no lie, of people. And then when they mention my name, they like, I'm reading a comment, right? And I don't highlight this comment, but I'm reading the comment. Everybody on YouTube that you watch, read the comments, people. They live for the comments. I'm letting y'all know this. They live for the comments. If you notice, rather it's good or bad, I'm always reading the comments. So when they put my name in the comments, they ignore the comment and say, oh no. If somebody say, well, why don't you talk to Sabir since you're saying all this? They ignore it, right? So I'm letting you know how this game is being played with our people. That's what they do.
Yeah, I know, man, because I've referred people to you before too, but I never so much as heard of them trying to chime in or even reach out to you. So I know,
brother, you lose their audience.
I know what you're saying. It's just like when you paint that picture for certain people, the first thing come out their mouth, well, how we do that? That's why I was coming from, but I'm not speaking for everybody in general, because there are some people that do know what it takes. It's just the ones I was speaking for the ones that don't know. You know what I mean? And it just that's sad to me because I'm like, well, damn, like
It would do
you
that to
know,
you.
yeah. I mean, as history went by, it's like you said, it just been in repeat. You know, like we still hadn't figured out how to come together and do this and that. Like, you know,
But this is my thing, brother, and I'm gonna say this to you and everybody: come together with those that you want to come together with. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm gonna be 100. I'm to a point. I'm not even talking about a damn so-called black people, because black people, we didn't already tried it. Listen to me, fam. Come together with those that's going to come together with you. Point blank. Period. I don't give a damn what they say about me. I have always fought for my people, but you're going to fight against with your people because they don't want this, because they're linked to some type of organization or some type of clique. I don't care if it's the Nation of Islam, the 5% or whatever it is. They're linked to some type of clique. So come together, and I'm honest with it because they come together. They do stuff with other people, but I'm
oh yeah,
honest with what I'm
oh
saying.
yeah,
Honest. So go to those, come together, but just watch them. I'll be getting phone calls from these so-called black conscious
I
people,
got
and they get mad at me. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm giving y'all stories how they will call me on the low and say certain stuff to me, and I'll be like, "What do you want from me?" You follow me?
Shabir, they know how to come together, because when Byron Allen comes on the news and starts saying this, that, and the other, they show up for him. When Wakanda Forever comes on the movies, it becomes number one. They show up for those people. So we know how to come together. We just know
They
how to come
do.
for the wrong stuff.
And that's what's going
there you
on.
go,
So we
there you
come together
go.
for the wrong
Exactly.
things, and what happens? The conscious people say, "Don't talk." You know, honestly, brother, no disrespect, I will murder any of this stuff, bro. And this is not cocky or arrogant. I'm just being 100. I have so much. You know how you hold stuff in? It's like you hold things and you just want to unleash on somebody. That's me. I'm waiting for them, bro. Any of them conscious people, because if you notice how I just went to the whole community piece, bro, that's simple. A community means common unity, right? So you come together with common like-minded people. They're not like-minded because everything with these so-called black people is about black, 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 white, white, white. No, brother. No. Pick up nature
Let
knows no
religion get in the way. A lot of them let religion get in the way. That's
religion. It
yep.
ain't just religion. It ain't just religion. Because actually, where is he at?
Well,
This
I
man,
mean, I can say that they do form a common unity too, but I'm just saying they let some of them let that get in the way too of
Mm.
a
And
lot of
also the jealousy and envy is what their biggest downfall is.
and that's the downfall. Do you know
you
that
see
Karl
that
Marx?
happening in there too. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know that Karl Marx said religion is the opium of the people. I bought this in the UK. I bought this book in the UK. Karl Marx said, and he was a Moor people for the record. And you can Google this right now. Please, somebody make me out of a liar. Somebody Google Karl Marx. Google Karl Marx the Moor and watch.
Oh yeah.
Google
Oh
it.
yeah. I know about him.
Karl, I bought this in London, right? Because I already had it here, but this is the particular one I bought in the UK. And it was funny when I was in the UK, this sister was at the bookstore, and I'll never forget, it was raining. And she said, "Oh, you know about Karl Marx?" I said, "Sure, I know about Karl Marx." Karl Marx was a Moor, and he also said religion is the opium of the people. Guess who else is a marksman? This brother right here, Danny Glover. He's a marksman. Let me tell you the funny part. And you see what's on my neck, right? Do you look like he did a DL Hughley and blocked it from me? Look what's on my neck. What do you think he said? Hold on, let's move this up.
You
What's on my
probably
neck,
knew about it. You probably knew about it.
right? So I'm the first time I met Danny Glover, and I told him this story, right? When I was talking to him this day. I remember meeting Danny Glover in the juice bar in Harlem. He was with, I think he was with his granddaughter. And never
Ethiopian.
forget, huh?
That's Ethiopian that's on your neck.
Exactly. Let me tell you this story about Danny Glover. The first time I met him, but this is the second time I met him, and he gave me his number. But the funny part is, when I met him in the juice bar in Harlem, he was in a vegan restaurant. And he was sitting there talking to me, and I think I'm telling him something. And I said, yeah, you know that I said, are you familiar with the Moors? That's what I asked him. Are you familiar with the Moors? He said, yeah, I know about the Moors, but I'm a marksman. This is exactly what he said to me. He said, I'm a marksman. I said, oh, you mean Karl Marx? He looked at me. His facial expression was priceless. He looked at me like, you know about that? Like, and I was explaining to him what Karl Marx was about, right? And most of y'all probably didn't know he was a marksman. So the weird part is I'm getting into the history thinking I'm telling him something about the Moors. Danny Glover is very aware of who the Moors are. Trust me when I tell you. And I think he's a diplomat for somebody now. But the wild part is they can't tell people that don't know.
Exactly.
It's more about Danny Glover that I do know, but I choose not to say it to y'all on here. For what? It ain't for you.
I read that about Morgan Freeman too.
Dude, listen, I know so much about a lot of these people, but y'all have no idea. No freaking idea. So when he said that to me and I was explaining to him about Karl Marx, did y'all look him up? Look up Karl Marx the Moor. Guess who talks about him in his book? Do you know that Carter G. Woodson speaks about him in his book too, being a Moor? Did y'all know that? Oh yeah, in the Miseducation of the Negro. It's in the Miseducation of the Negro. If you read it, it's in the back of the Miseducation of the Negro. If you read it,
yeah, I read it.
This is the type of stuff that black people keep from you. They keep from you. Majority of these people that's in the lodge. I don't never ever beg somebody to be on this show, bro. Because if you put me on your show, believe me, and you know how to interview me, it's a wrap. Just like my elder told me from Philly. He said, Sabir, somebody got to know how to interview you, bro. He said, why don't Sinetta just give you $3,000 and interview you and then put the video out? Y'all should ask Sinetta that question. He said, Sinetta should pay you $3,000, interview you, and then put it out there and then do a follow-up video with the audience. Because I'm not going to come on Sinetta's show to argue with grown men. I don't do that. But if Sinetta put up $3,000 and just be me and him, and he just hit me, you know what I mean? And then put the video out there and let them rebut it step by step on what I'm saying. But don't expect me to work for free because I don't work for free, B. Yeah. I do this on feeds for y'all now.
That would be way more professional, Sabir.
It would be. But Sinetta's not in it for that, brother. I shared this to Sinetta. I shared this to him.
Yeah, that way you ain't got to have a lot of bickering and tit for tat.
That's what Sinetta, listen, Sinetta sells that, brother.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Somebody said, what's a marksman? A marksman is a Karl Marx. You just came on my feed late? Did you get on his feed late? It's a marksman. Karl Marx.
Yeah, just look it up.
That's all they got to do. We got technology. That's all you got to do is look it up. How many of y'all just donated to me? I need to go, do some stuff, okay? No one should argue with you. Thank you, brother Jason. That's the fake page again. Thank you, Jason. You want to come on the feed with me for a minute? I see you still hanging in there with me. Come on, brother. I'm going to do this. Come on down. Let's put the link up here for brother Jason. That's the same page, y'all. He just made another video. Hold up. Let's get brother Jason on the line. Come on down, brother Jason.
Man.
Come on down.
All I can do is laugh about that.
That's all we can do is laugh. And I'm going to tell you something. That's a brother, y'all, for the record. That is a brother.
I probably know who it is, too.
Oh, that's all. Listen, let me tell you how crazy. I want you to go to his YouTube channel. Go to that channel right now and tell me what's on there. That channel right there. Jason the X. Please go to his YouTube channel and tell me. He probably heard him get off of here, y'all. But go to Jason's the X YouTube channel. Hurry up and tell me tell me what's on that channel.
Yeah, he just needed to just get on here and let's open. Let's put all cards on the table. Let's
therapist, brother. I'm a therapist. That's okay.
Like, what's the problem? Like, what is it that he
don't? I want to come on so we can talk about what's the problem too. It's okay. I mean,
like, dang.
I know. It's okay. Somebody said it. Yeah, a coward move related, the relative. And this is the weird part about us. Just go to the YouTube channel. This is what you do. You never, I would never sit here and, go back and forth. I'll just say, come on a feed, show me your face. Let's chat. Bring all your personalities. You know what that movie? It was a movie out like that. Personality. They had, I think it was Bruce Willis. Which one of them had different personalities? Different personalities. But anyway, that's this person on here.
Trans YouTuber says he won't engage, but he'll type.
You say trans YouTubers. That's funny, but trans. You should trademark that. Trans YouTubers.
I'm about to and start a page for him to jump on.
Yeah, he ain't gonna jump on. He just gonna make a page. So we keep. You know how people talk in a third party. He actually Facebooked me, right, and said this guy named True Science was talking about me, but it was really him talking about me. That was the crazy part. I can't make this motherfucker up. I'm so sick. I'm so serious. He made a page talking about another person in the third. Like, nigga, it's you. It's okay. I'm gonna let you stay on here until I block you, but I'm gonna give you one more chance to come on the feed. That's okay. Unbreakable. No, it was another one.
Nah,
It was another one.
Yeah, that wasn't it.
It
Unbreakable.
wasn't.
That
It was
was a
another
game.
one. No, it was the dude. What's his name? I can't think of it. I forgot the European boy's name. And he had split
Multiplicity. Multiplicity.
What's it called? Split. I think it was called. It's something like
Split
that.
or multiplicity.
Was it that? And he kept
Another
switching up.
version. Yeah, it was another version of Unbreakable.
It was weird, yeah, because he kept switching up, right? It was the same person, but he kept switching up. And I said to get in the head of Mike M. Night Shyamalan, right? That motherfucker is crazy, bro. Like straight up, like he know. And the weird part is people out here like that. It's literally people out here like on my feed. It's literally people on his feed like this. Instead of saying, "I don't like you, Sabir, I'm gonna confront you," it's fine.
Yeah,
here it is. The link is up.
It's a whole lot of people like that.
These are men today. Laugh exactly. Look what somebody look. Bobby said, "These are men today. Laugh out loud. Chumps talk about another man, but won't talk to him." Thank you. Come on the feed and talk to me. God damn, that's all they got to do is talk to me. So listen, the thing about me, and also let me explain this to y'all for y'all think I'm talking about the other people. If any of them invite me, if you are a true person, you would share this to all of them and then have them invite me on the show. You follow me? You invite me on the show and then say it to my face. So let's continue, y'all. Is everybody all right? Let's go a little further. You can't copy what I'm saying, so keep on trying, okay, family? So let's go here. According to Bruckus, the Visigoths called the indigenous population of Spain black. But the key to all of this, they did not call themselves black people back then. Black is not even used in Spain. It's called negro. Negro. That's the Spanish word. So if the original people was dark complexion from the Visigoths, now where did you get this information from, Sabir? Reading is a motherfreaker, bro. Everything happened after 1492. Everything happened after I'm getting rid of you. Okay, see you later, homie. I gave you enough opportunities to come on the feed. Get one of your other personalities to come on the feed now. See you later, homie. Peace. Damn, give a nigga opportunity. They want to keep typing, dude. I told you if you don't like what I'm saying, come on the feed. But this is in this book right here. We are these people, Sephardi's. Anybody wants to have this conversation, we can. You take things back through your knowledge, B. You take it back through your knowledge. That's what you do.
I got a book by a Polish cat that basically said the first people to settle into that land was Sephardic. It's a Polish cat in Charleston. So I was like, wow. I'm trying to think of his name. It's something Resnick or something. They called the first Jews of Charleston or something book. Man, that book heavy.
Well, I'm gonna show you something else, bro. Let's go see the Sephardi then. Give me 1 second. Did I have it up here? Give me 1 second. Let's find it.
And for those that don't know, that means Portugal and Spain.
Yeah, man. Would it be this right here? Hold up. Would it be this? Hold up. Let's see if I can find it. It'd be that right there. Ooh, I hate Sabir. Would it be that? Give me 1 second, yo. Dre, could you take over, bro?
Yeah. In that order. The author was on point. He definitely was. Just that's all y'all gotta do is tune in to this man live, like, cause it's definitely inspirational. Like he been there, and then let's just say you get a person's book, they lead you to an author, you do the research on the author, you get that book, bam, it leads right back to what Sabille was saying. Fact, I'm trying to tell you,
Gotta study, study, study.
got to, you got to. Cause the first thing I think about is like, what's Sabille talking about that? You know, when you get heavy into a book, and I'm telling you, like it's mind blowing. Like, but he ain't steering you wrong. He definitely leading you. He basically he throwing rocks at you. That's all Sabille doing. He ain't giving you everything. He throwing rocks at you. He telling you what to do.
Listen, brother, listen. I give enough on this mug, but
You do that. You do that, but what I say, what my slogan is like you throwing rocks at people. You waking them up. You
so
know.
the crazy part is like, again, man, you're gonna have your own people, honestly, and this is why you truly have to have a sense of humor, and you can't let this get to you. But the crazy part with me, I challenge my fears, B. Period. And they should challenge theirs by coming on the feed if you don't like what I'm saying. Because honestly, if you make a video about me, it don't mean anything. I just laugh at it and just say thank you for the plug, because you have more people coming over here. So the real people who come to the feed, right? Real men come to the feed. They can ask me real questions. So I'm fine with all of this. So give me 1 second. I got more where I'm at. I'm an hour and 36 minutes in. Hold up. I forgot to post this up here. I don't know why I didn't come up on my feed, but give me 1 second. I did do it, but give me 1 second. So the Sephardi, right? The Sephardic Jews, right? You think it was Europeans because they wrote the history books, 5749. Watch this.
They just adopted what we did. That's all. When they took
They
over.
just traded places.
Yep, exactly.
That's all they did was trade places, brother. And that's all they doing while we over here bitching and moaning. Oh, the white man did this and it's white supremacy, brother. No, it's not. It's inferiority with our people. It's called inferiority. What's up, Foxy Moon? So this is the Sephardi right there. So if you look at the plaque, you'll see the plaque. This is in Spain. Diaspora Sephardi, which I literally just showed y'all. Okay. So all of these places, right? This is the weird part. Like when you read that book, Palestine, right? The Jewish life in modern times, right? Let me show you how crazy this again. How many of y'all saw this before? They get mad because I'm over there wearing my fez. Why somebody say stolen legacy? Why everybody always bring up stolen legacy crap? Why do they always bring those books up, brother? Have they ever really read Stolen Legacy? Seriously.
I don't think they have. I don't think they
no, because honestly, have they really read?
We're not talking about that.
Just think about it. This is where most of your black content. I told you, shot whatever your name is, go get your black people. Go get the Sinaites.
Hey, but peace and love to the man that wrote that book, but we're not even talking about that.
No, we ain't even talking about that. It's a whole story behind them dudes. Why they keep bringing him up?
George G.M. James, that's his name. Yeah, we're not even talking about him. I got the book.
You know he was in the lodge, right? Yeah. You know he was in the lodge. You do know that, right? He was a Mason.
Nah, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, look it up. This is what you do when you Google. You're supposed to Google authors, right? Google him in Masonic Lodge. Seriously.
Nah, I didn't get that far, but I know why they murdered him though. But
listen, you know why they murder people? Let me tell you something. You know why they murder people? Because if I gave you all the all the prestige and all the awards, and then you turn around. What happens when a dog turn on you? When you, if you train an animal,
Yeah, yeah. You gonna get rid of them some
you know
kind
what
of
the
way.
funny part is? You know what the funny part is? I was looking at this dude in Louisiana. He raised an alligator. I'm not lying. He said he left the alligator for 2 weeks and came back. The alligator started turning on him. It was about this big. I'm not lying. The alligator was about this big. He said he had it since it was little. But he said he trained this thing and it did not attack him, right? He said he was going for 2 weeks. Came back home, the motherfucker started snapping on him. So I'm using this as an example. When I train you and then you go this way when you ain't supposed to go this way, you're supposed to stay this way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come at you. This is what happened to Martin Luther King too. King was getting all of that too. And he said, I've been to the mountaintop. Tonight I'm not fearing no man. So what the hell am I go over there for when you go to get me?
That's that COINTEL stuff.
But see, I say go and tell. See, y'all say COINTEL. I say go and tell. So the crazy part is, right? I'm gonna show you something again in this particular book. Let me show you the book, okay? Jewish Life in Modern Times. So this book was written, let me give you the timeline, okay? The book was written, the first published in 1938. 1938. Give me 1 second. So let me show you what it said in this book. Can you see this, brother, that I have on the screen?
Yeah.
Where it says highlighted? We have 44 synagogues. Where's that place at? Constantinople. Where that's at?
Turkey.
That would be Turkey, right?
Formed her, usually people who come from the same town, the district, and other lands from their own congregation. Those from Argon, Spain belongs to the synagogues. Those to Castel, Spain, to another. Dang, they talking about.
So how many of y'all been to Turkey?
Isabella
how many of y'all been
and
to Turkey? Yeah. How many of y'all been to Turkey?
Probably nobody on this live.
Yeah, hold up. We're gonna help you out, okay?
That was a dead giveaway right there. That's talking about Isabella.
Yeah, bro. There's a whole lot of history that's there. You go Turkey right there. That's the Blue Mosque.
They were the ones that took it over.
Granada. But see, this is but people don't understand that bench that you see me on. It says Bay. That's where the bays come from. They got people twisted. Hold up, 5747. Watch this.
That was the first. I don't want to say church, but that Constantinople was the Hagia Sophia. That was the first one that. Yeah, that was the ones that got. That was the first.
Inside there, bro. It's dope. Oh man, it's dope inside there, bro. Hold up.
I want to
go. Let me show you. You gotta go, brother. It's safe.
Hey, you plan on doing a lecture in the future?
I'm actually going to go back to Morocco. We're going to go back to Morocco.
I know. I know.
But I would like to. I might go back to Turkey. I'm not sure. 5748. Depends on how my money is. I can't even get to donate.
Yeah. Once I get things in order, man, I guess I have to reach out to you on that. You feel me? So
watch this.
I'll just speak the references.
So let me show you something. You should
give me a. I would like for you to go and do that. You know, you be the one though, because I know you've been there. You feel me?
Well, they're the flags right there. That's the Ottoman flag you see me holding in my hand, the blue one. So the season was called autumn, brother. Autumn.
Oh yeah, and it was, yeah. That's where you get it from.
If you look at, look at my flag right there, I brought back.
Yeah, that's where they get it from.
So if you look at it, that was a movie on Netflix right there with the same flag. So it was nothing but the fall of the Ottoman Turks. We are the original ones that was there. And when I was there, brother, they told me so much history. They said, yo, they said, go check out Malcolm X Avenue. Go to check out Malcolm X Avenue. We're not talking about religions, family. Dr. Ben also said that we were Moors.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a fake? Come on my feed, Patricia. Come on my feed for a minute. Come on, seriously. Let me talk to you for a minute. Seriously, because I don't want to keep typing. I mean, you keep typing. Just hit my link. It's okay. It's free. Okay, this is not the webinar. Just come on the feed for a minute. Seriously, I'm gonna talk with you for a minute.
Because if we wasn't, then why are we not doing what we supposed to be doing?
Listen, that's okay. I will talk with her, y'all. We're not gonna beat her up, okay? We're gonna talk with her because we know she's been misled, if that's a real person, by black conscious people. So let me just show you an Arab real fast. I want you to look him up too. This is in Philadelphia. Look him up. The Arab chief in 1874. Look him up.
Oil.
Seriously, look him up. This is right in Philadelphia, fam. In the Philadelphia Art Museum. But let me show you the picture of him, okay? So when people keep thinking what the Arabs look like, let me show you something. Then you have the Moorish chief in the same Philadelphia Art Museum. But when you can disconnect people from it, right? From who they are, they have no history, family. That's why we have no community. Let me show you the photo. This is actually the painting. It's not even a photo, it's a painting in the Philadelphia Art Museum where Rocky ran up the steps.
The able guy was the architecture.
Yeah. But let me just show you the photo of him.
Yeah, he was the architect, yeah.
1 second. Let's pull the photo up of him. What he looked like. And there's another photo of the Moorish chief. This is what he looks like. That's him.
Oh, wow.
So imagine if I can go back to Philly and do a whole, lecture on that. And then you have the Moorish chief that's inside the Philadelphia Art Museum too. The Moorish chief. This history is not hidden from us, B. It's not hidden. The problem is they tell half the stories. Mm-hmm. Your black conscious people tell half the stories. And when you look up the Moorish chief in the Philadelphia Art Museum, you'll see the exact same thing. But so I have to make you hate who the Moors are instead of sitting with people who know the history, right? Sit with the people who know the history and not trying to sell you dreams. It's all over. Thank you. See, they said it's all over Philly. And you know what's another painting that you will see inside there? You'll see this one also. You'll see this one too in there. Ooh, from slave ship to Harvard. Ooh.
It looked like they traded places right there in that picture that you just sent. Did you put out?
Brother, why you think? Listen, everything they do is subliminal, brother. I had to look at this whole Trading Place movie in Philadelphia with Eddie Murphy. I said, these cats done traded places with you cats. God dang.
I watched that movie earlier today.
Why did they make Trading Places in Philadelphia, bro?
Wow.
About to show you something too.
Why would they do that?
We traded places in this book too.
What is wrong with our? Listen.
You see that?
Hold on. I don't see nothing on your screen, but you got to turn your camera on.
Nah. Oh, okay. Hold on.
So, the famous painting. Yes. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Oh, hell yeah. The architecture, sculptures, paintings is all over. Exactly. It's all over Philadelphia. It's all in Philly.
But when I looked in the inside of this book and I started reading, probably like I read like a chapter in it. I said, yeah, let me get this book. Cause not just looking at it, it makes you not even want to grab it. But when I started reading it,
I don't know who this on my feed, but I wish they would show me their face. I don't know why are people afraid to show me their faces?
Nah, it's me. It's me, Sabir.
Oh, okay.
Peace, family. How you?
What's going on?
Chilling.
But hold
I
up. I'm gonna
started
show you.
reading it.
Uh-huh.
It gave, nah, I said when I started reading the book, I was like, let me grab this thing. I said, because it just basically was just to turn me away from it. But when I started reading, then it gave me more insight on what I need to know.
But
That's
this is
all.
the thing. The Crusades has never stopped, though. This is what people don't understand. It never stopped. So this is the painting also in the Philadelphia Art Museum. Hold up. I'm gonna show you the Morris Chief now. Give me 1 second. And every time I go back to Philly, I go there. That's the Morris Chief painting. One of the most famous paintings, they said, in the Philadelphia Art Museum. And the crazy part about the boy Chief X, which never came to Philly, never went to Spain, he gonna say, "Oh, brother Sabir said the Morris Chief was painting was in Spain." Where the hell you think this architecture is at? Like, seriously, if y'all ever went to Spain, seriously, if you truly went there and saw what I saw, the only other place that would be Spain. Now, the painter of this, do you know who the painter was of this picture? Do you know who the painter was of this picture, y'all? Come on, talk to me for a minute. Look him up. Look up the painter of the Morris Chief. I'll let y'all do the work right now. Seriously. And I'm going to show you the connection. Peace, Killmonger. Who was the painter of that? Come on. It was a French dude. Right? Now look what he said. Get the book series part. Hold up. I was in Toledo, family. I was in Spain. What Crusades books? What are they talking about? Why people always act like you new people are funny, bruh? They funny as hell. Here you go. Which one you want? Which one you want? I'm not these YouTube people that you watch, okay, family, like that. I'm just being real with you. So bear with me. I'm almost finished. Get the videos. How about these videos? So that picture is the most famous painting in the Philadelphia Art Museum. The most famous painting, they said, in the Philadelphia Art Museum. So there's a spot, and I'm not going to give up too much on here, but in Toledo, Spain, there is a spot out there. And I was in a lot of the places. I was in a lot of these dungeons in Toledo. And the best thing to do is for y'all to go. And I could be your tour guide. Okay. So I can do mad videos on this too when I'm live and direct from over there. But I am going to do webinars. The webinars. So give me 1 second. I'm looking for this photo. In Toledo, there's a spot out there, and it's a lot of history, bro. A lot of history in Toledo, Spain. Oops, can't find it. I did see it. But for y'all that don't know, I stayed in Toledo. I stayed all up and down Granada, Seville, you name it. I've been in a lot of these places. Give me 1 second. Who we got? Oh, Morel. Whew. This is like a job, bro. I was trying to find the part in Toledo, Spain. That's what I was looking for. But there's actually a dungeon, actually where they used to put people at in the ground. And honestly, let me tell you something. You will lose your mind being in that little spot. Seriously, the way they had people in. It was a little, it was like a little they drop you into the ground, you know. But well, I thought I can find it. Maybe next time.
Yeah, I'm back, man. My phone had went dead, but
It's
yeah,
okay.
but that old Chief X thing, man, he was trying to say they were figurines, man.
He
That video.
never listen. This is the problem with these dudes on Google. I was watching Charlemagne the other day. Charlemagne said that he was going to go to Google to edit something on DJ Envy. I said, nigga, what? On DJ Envy. No lie. If you look at Google, they're serious. That's what he said. If you go down to Google and you can see, you can edit Google. 5715. 5715. Give me 1 second. I'm almost finished. You can Google it.
I was just
What I'm
mind
showing
blown by the art. Yeah. I was just mind blown by the art. How did he get that kind of misconstrued with by it being a figurine?
because
You
he
know
could
what
deal
I'm
with
saying?
people ignorant. They feed off of people ignorance, brother. That's all they do. They feed off of
Yeah.
people ignorance. That's all. That's all they do. So let me show you this university, brother, where all they brought all their people to go sit at the footsteps of the Moors. Let me show you something. I want you to look up that university right there. Was done by Yusuf. Look this up. Tell me where that's located at. Can you see it on the screen? Look that up right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, hold on, man.
Look at it.
Hello. Give me one.
Let me know when you find it. All right.
Okay.
Where's it located at? Let me know where it's located at. And see, this is the sad part about so-called black people. They get mad and upset. Like, dude, why get mad and upset? Like, you should get mad and upset for the ones that don't show you what they're talking about. That's who y'all should get mad and upset about, not Sabir Bey. I didn't do anything to you. Thank you. My sister said Spain, right? It's in
That's in
Granada.
Granada.
Am I lying? Okay, so
Yeah,
let me
it's in
show you.
Granada.
Let me show you it. Give me 1 second. It's in Granada, right?
Yeah.
Here you go, right there. There it is, right there.
It was founded in 1349 by Nasrid monarch Yusuf, the first Sultan of Granada.
You see me standing in right there, right? You see where I'm standing at?
Yeah.
And it's the
Said
original ground. Oh, it's dope, fam. That's it right there.
Yeah,
This is how you empower people. That's how you empower the people, bro. That's how you empower people, not selling them books. Well, brother, I'm gonna tell you, brother, because we were slaves, brother, and the white man did it, brother. And yeah, brother, but I don't want to step outside of this because I may not get the people to like me. Man, I don't give a damn about nobody liking me, homie. Truth is truth, and truth don't have no friends.
Man, that thing, the inside of that thing, dope. The
Oh,
flow look like
homie,
it's ass.
you
It look like
have
glass.
no idea. You have no
That
idea,
marble,
bro.
that
Yes,
marble
every
or
time
glass.
I go, glass that's on the bottom. Every time I go back there, I go right there.
Dang.
Oh, it's crazy in there, bro. So this is how you take the power back from all of them, because all the Europeans, they said French, Ireland, all those people came to sit at the footsteps of the Moors. That's what they said. They came to sit at the footsteps of your ancient ancestors. Now you running from them. That's what they said. I'm almost finished, right? This is why we know nothing about slavery at Harvard. That's why we don't know this. That's why we don't know inside here. It talks about the Moor that was at Harvard was a slave. Let me see if I can find it before I go. Give me 1 second. And I have this too. I can send this to everybody. I'm not going to send it to everybody, but you can
Yep, we got 1492 in there. Yeah, the
Look at this.
Christian conquest. I mean, yeah,
I'm going to
period.
show you.
After conquest, yeah, in Granada.
Now look, let me show you this, brother. You see this? Watch this. This is at Harvard. Slavery at Harvard. Enslaved man known as the Moor. Let's blow this up for them so they can see this. One more
Definitely gonna
time.
read this.
See that? But they don't want to touch this. The Moor was the slave.
Yeah, a lot of our stuff was like the whole infrastructure, the whole architecture stuff, man, it was comical, man. It was just crazy.
Dude, they can never ever destroy the history of the Moors, brother. But they can destroy the mindset of the black people because they can educate you on this. Now, I went to Harvard for that. I went all the way to Harvard just to find that information. Right?
I'm gonna read up on this, man. This is some good facts. Some good insight right here, though.
But this is why people don't know this, bro. Because that's why Carter G. Woodson said no people can go forward when the majority of those who should know better have chosen to go backwards. And that is exactly what most of our misleaders do.
Darn, it's got the
No
history, the curriculum of it, the architecture, the archaeology, references, bibliography. Man, yeah, I'm about to read all this.
I got books, brother. I can actually pull the books out. I got a lot of books I bought back from over there, right there. Literally. I got a lot of books I bought back from over there. So let me show you something else before we go. Y'all can rewind this because I'm only going to keep it 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and 10 minutes over. So bear with me, okay? But let me show you something else. Look at this. Hold on. This is it right here. Bam. Look what this says, brother. This is from Nigeria, the University of Nigeria. What? Does say university over here, or this says Nigeria?
Oh yeah, but see that's the thing though, like they were the same as us too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But why don't we talk about it? Look what it says though. Through the Sahara Desert and the people of North Africa. But look what it says. They were Moors, people.
Yeah, exactly. It was a point in time when they did know from one another, but it was just I forget. I read it in a book. I think it was by Dungy Houston was talking about it. Well, yeah.
It says the Moors. It says from the Moors, he collected information about the town. And remember, I told you about Timbuktu when I was there, right? Remember, I told you about when I was in Morocco.
Yeah.
How Timbuktu was right there. Oh man, this will be another 10 hours, man. I don't think y'all ready for this. That'll be another 10 hours for this. So this is in the university. My point is to point this out, right? I want to point this out that it was Nigeria, the wealth of Portugal. And I was in Portugal at the Moorish test. So I can speak honestly, brother, at any university internationally. Internationally, I can speak at any university talking about who we are.
I got it highlighted somewhere, but I don't even feel like looking for it right now. But that would piggyback off what you're saying right now about the Nigerian.
Yes, because they know. People know. I'm not against the people that don't know. I'm against the people who do know. The one that's supposed to be educating you.
Fact.
That's what I have an issue with them. So when you go there, look up the Moorish Castle, you're going to be surprised what you see there. Seriously. And when you have these books that you travel with, you will understand it also. So my audience is just not people that's in the States. I have people globally watching this. Globally. And they watching. I just had a brother hit me on TikTok asking if he did a class, would I come on there? I said, sure, I would. He's a Muslim brother. I think he's from overseas. So what I'm gonna do is tell you go do your research. Any subject there is, trust me, we can build on this. We can have this conversation. And again, if you haven't gotten the Rex 84, I suggest y'all get the Rex 84. If you want this, holla at me too. And again, I do have hoodies out, y'all. Before 1492 hoodies, and 1492 shirts. Yeah. But let's see. Before we go, and don't forget, my Zelly is there, Sabir Bay Radio, and PayPal is Sabir Bay Radio, and the Cash App is $ Sabir Bay. So I hope y'all can take this information, do something with it. Let's have a conversation about a community. Let's have a conversation about nationality. Pick your poison, whichever one y'all want.
I can't even find it, fam. But
Find
yeah,
what?
it's on. Huh?
What you looking for? What was you looking for?
I was looking in this book with exactly what you were talking about the Nigerians. But yeah, but shoot, all they gotta do, hey, matter of fact, all they gotta do is look up Kenna McAlpine family.
And listen, I did a video in Philly about the Irish pig. You ain't see that video when I did in Philly about the Irish plaque about Kenneth McAlpine? It was in Philadelphia. Y'all didn't see that? I did a whole.
I
did a
heard
video.
you talking about it because I did my research on it. They Nigeria. They Niger.
Yo, but listen, I do got to get ready to go, y'all, because I'm getting hungry now because I've been on it for 2 hours.
Oh.
I gave everybody the opportunity to come on the feed.
Yeah.
But I need y'all to do me a favor. Share this out to the Sinettas, to the Umar Johnsons, to the Tariq Nasheeds, to whoever needs to hear this, brother. Seriously, I am so open for this dialogue. If you want the Rex 84, the Black Indians, whatever it is, email me. I can send it directly to you. All right. So I want to say peace and love to everybody. Shout out to all my people that's overseas, that's on TikTok. Please hit me up on Instagram and share on Twitter. Who we got on here? Who is this person? That's my brother. What's up, bro? What up, bro?
What's up, man?
What it do?
Man, it's on here, man. Thank you for connecting the dots as always.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you too, man. I've been mad busy, man, trying to get a lot of stuff together, brother. That's all. It's hell dealing with our people. It make you want to, and I don't drink, smoke, or get high, but these motherfuckers make you want to get high, bro. But you know, my get high would be if you go get 10 of their people that's scholars on YouTube, and I get mad high off of that. For real, man. But yeah, I gotta go wrap this stuff up, man, so I can find me something to eat, man. And again, we can have a conversation on Palestine. I'll probably come back on later on. I mean, so listen, everybody keep your notifications on YouTube. Let me give you my YouTube channel. Keep your notifications on. Subscribe to the channel. Okay, subscribe to the Sabir Bay channel or before 1492 channel. That's the channel, Sabir Bay. Subscribe, keep the notifications on, or you can hit up before 1492. Subscribe to that one because you never know when they're going to block me, my brother. They may block me. They be like, oh, shoot, he's talking too much. But anyway, what I love about it is that I keep everything on StreamYard and I pay for it. So I'm fine with that. So subscribe to the before 1492, subscribe to Sabir Bay. And I think to all the people that sat on the sideline, keep typing and said, nigga, I'm going to just keep coming at him. You know, and realize I don't fall for that, y'all. You got to keep it tight, my brother. But I thank you, my brother, for joining the feed, man. But please share these videos out, man. Anything else you want to share before I go?
Peace.
Anything you want to share before we go, bro?
I want to share, man. I just want to let you know, man, how much I appreciate you. I got something coming your way soon, fam. Just trust, but I did do a lot earlier and how I gave you your flowers. Just you know what I'm saying, just let you know how much I appreciate you, man. And if it wasn't for you, man, I wouldn't even be this far in the game that I am. And I'm still learning because I am a student, man. And like I said, I appreciate you.
Well, we thank you, brother. We all are still learning, brother. But one thing my brother Mel Jackson said, he said, the only thing you can do, brother, is to be of service of people. And KRS-One would say, if you of service to people, the people should be of service to you because you become a public servant. KRS-One would always say that. You become the public servant, so the servant should be looked out for the people. So I'm fine with it. But I appreciate you, brother. Never stop. And always stay humble and stay positive and just deal with facts. That's it. All right,
Brother,
but I do got to go,
Mr.
y'all.
Bill,
Tight.
I
Huh?
wanted to thank you, bro. I wanted to thank you because you connect the dots, and I got my books, man. As you see here, you know what I'm
Oh, you
saying?
got amazing facts
Yeah,
about the Negro. J.A.
yeah.
Rogers, baby.
And I
We
got
got
this one
J.A.
too.
Nature knows no color line. Mine floating around here
Yeah,
somewhere.
yes.
Yo, if you read those two books and really, yo, you got to get his other ones too. I have all 3 volumes of it. Sex and Race.
Okay.
Get them. Yeah, you gotta get
It's
them.
3.
Yeah,
It's hold up.
yeah. What a blue one at?
I'm gonna get it. Hold up.
Yeah, you gotta get those, fam.
All right, cool. Sex and race.
I think it's another room.
All
It's another. It's more
Mine are
to it.
hard.
It's one.
Mine
It's
are
one.
hard
It's one.
back.
It's another. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, get the books. Email me for any lectures, one-on-ones, yo. I do one-on-ones again. If y'all get the, I did a class last Sunday, brother, on a video I did. It was called "The Overstanding the Language of Law" Part 2. I did a Part 2 last Sunday on my webinar. You can purchase that too by emailing me. I can send it directly to you. But the one I did in 2001 is still available. It's $150 for the old one, $125 for the new one. And you can email me. And trust me, ask my brother Dre. You'll get a whole lot out of it. The second one I just did was last Sunday, but I'm gonna do another one. Maybe no, I can't do it this Sunday because my daughter's birthday. So I'm gonna be with my daughter. Her birthday is this weekend, so it's gonna be daddy and daughter.
Yeah. If you like Sabir-based streams, you definitely gonna like his classes.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Because a lot of stuff I don't talk about on here that I would give up more details on the classes, like even names corrections. But get the classes, yo. But I gotta go, man. But keep it tight. I gotta go. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, turn my voice up a little bit. I don't deal with silly shit. I am not illiterate. Gun clapper, street rapper. This is what you dealing with. Boom, back to rap. Only the real feeling it. Truth, I'm revealing it. These I ain't dealing with. Others put their breath to the beat to make a meal of it. I'm the quiet type banana clip. I'm concealing it. Get up on you with the banana and start feeling it. Hit the captain in America. No time for chilling it. They crew got hit with the fury. I'm real with it. Flow so sick to be healing it. But instead I'm on the German order phones wheeling it. You heard these millionaires. Now you're a skillionaire. Rich with the skill in the club. People I drill them there. Yeah, savage. Hand them out. No silverware. True legend. No jewels. Black gorilla wear. Yeah, where them skills at? I'm a drill at. Too many rappers claiming OG and still whack. They sleeping. And you can see how they act. Red pill, blue pill. I get the red pill back. So I hear what they mumble about me. When it don't penetrate. Young rappers want to be large and this weapons play. Me, I'm a legend. Been 88. They sleeping, and you can see how they act. Red pill, blue pill, I gave the red pill back. So I hear what they mumble about me when it don't penetrate. Young rappers wanna be large and this weapons play. Me, I'm a legend, been busting weapons since 88. Blast off the top of your dome. That is ventilate. Skills I will demonstrate. Lyrical rapper heavyweight. You ain't never heard of this TV, your bitches hella late. You better wait, KRS never fake. That whack shit to sell up the culture I'll never make. That boom bap, raw speak, I will generate. I say ahead, like you 8 o'clock, I'm 10 to 8. I got ends to make with the bass kicking. These rap turkeys are fishing for beef for stage chicken. My rhyme style finger licking, keep mixing, no quitting. No need for a vacation, you tripping. Top ticking, I'ma spit this right like handcuffs. You gotta see this shit is tight.
Share it out. Share it out. Share it out.
I'm ready, I'm about to begin. You've been living without, but try living within. You heard these others speak, but I am not them. They talk paper, but here's what I do with the pen. Stored in the air, I don't fear anybody. We was criminal minded when they was on the potty. Been spiritual minded, the devil can't stop me. Been political minded, no, they can't lock me. This is an original, not a copy. Me and the mic, they go together like salt fish with hockey. Match up any jam, any club, any party. Same shoes, same you black, you can't knock me. You can be stone, and you still can't rock me. You can be wood, and you still can't knock me. Prophecy fulfilled, and they still want to mock me. Behold, it's obvious the universe got me. Still, that's my credential. When my words get sent to your mental, they turn sentimental. No, I will not be gentle. Most rappers are followers. The only thing they led was a pencil. shit. Hip hop core fortune.
Here it comes.
DJ and MC and tagging, breaking on the floor shit. Street lyric, you heard it, I never lost it.
Like Yasin Bey, I'm bringing you more shit.
Double metal floor shit.
Y'all know who Yasin Bey is? Most Def, baby. Let's go.
Street lyric, you heard it, I never lost it. Like Yasin Bey, I'm bringing you more shit. Double metaphor, just try to target. Effortless, I flow like a shower, no need to force it. You saw it, real skill, you the witness and the listener. I stand behind my boss like a prisoner. Yeah, I'm a spit this right. You gotta see this shit. Right.
Ashe.
Ashe.
To the ancestors.
To the ancestors. Ashe. Let them drums rip.
Authentic, baby. Off the top.